entry with the fade, so losing that fade is going to hurt, but they've also been able to remove some of that killjoy utility on A, and XERXIA, they're so focused on trying to kill Whimp that they've lost control of this A site. Spike will go down into the 3 versus 2 retake. BADlove and blackhawk are low on HP though, making this very doable for the members of XERXIA.
100%. Blackhawk being taken out is going to at least give them the information they need to know that rotation is coming through. So rightly so, we're going to see Logi bump themselves up into heaven to wait for this approach. XERXIA as well leading the way. A bit of a whiff there as Logi falls down, but BADlove ready and waiting, shock dart in hand.
I'll find you.
This could be pretty opulent from him. Cover going out, might need to stick the plant here, so it could be a bit of an interesting one. Beautiful use of utility. That is exactly what we like to see, but the defuse is being stuck. They're gonna have to push it. There we go. Have been slightly rustled here. Potentially some aggression. We see this overextension here from Surf. We also see it along on the A site too. There we go.
Such a clean shot. Such a clean shot. And now look at the rotation from XERXIA. Like, they realize they need to fight for mid here. There's going to be Patricia to lead that. The flash is good, but the trade is better. Paradox is able to follow it up. The swarm grenade instantly used by Fluky, though, means that it's going to have to be BADlove to lead this charge. Cigarettes takes a fair bit of damage in mid. There's a follow-up swing as well. Paradox finishes the job. The flash is even better. Surf just gets out of there despite his low HP. Blackhawk's able to chime in as well. Revenant, they're able to fight their way out of this despite being cornered. And
based on that, util knows that someone is at least potentially lurking in hell, and I guess, ladies and gentlemen, we can 9 times out of 10 that is going to be the case. So if looking to try and make a bit of an approach here, gets one down to BADlove, makes it look so easy. The kill onto Blackhawk down. A bit of a shimmy into hell just to apply a little extra bit of a cross angle, and there we go. There's that lockdown. Cigarettes and sScary though, 1 AP. So again, we think about how important this. Well, there we go. The lockdown has been destroyed, so it's all left down to Paradox now in a very uncomfortable position. He managed to get one there onto sScary, send out the Prowler. So maybe a little bit of the old bait and switch, maybe baiting them, thinking that rotation may come through the doorway. For now, though, no immediate approach. This plant does need to go down. Very little time to work with. Aware that they're definitely in hell, and they're going to be aware that this swing out is going to come. So these angles are going to mean everything. There we go.
From mid, and they cut their losses, not going into the buyer's fallacy now, as Revenant instead return to their defaults and see where this next pick may be able to be found.
Absolutely. Putting those lines of sight in case the approach comes from Fish, but once again, this mid pressure is being maintained by Paradox. Logi with a beautiful pick down to XERXIA, but are they aware of sScary being around the corner? This could be a little bit risky biscuits, but there we go. sScary is actually taken out on those entries, but they do often go onto this fade, using fade as the entry encounter as well. I mean, look at all this util being dumped down now as a full execute. This is exactly what I'm talking about. XERXIA need to read in the fact that this is definitely the collapse coming through right now. Ready and waiting is sScary. There's one BADlove is immediately trade out, but Fluky with the 2K make that a free K as Logi falls down, and Spike is firmly in their control. About to go for the swing. There we go.
Mid and tree control, but the aggression is already counted. It's already there. There's already counter aggression from Surf, who's awaiting the rotation through Link.
This is it. I think sScary very much giving that call out that they're trying to collapse now towards this A site, so we should see a rotation start to come through, but there we go. XERXIA, beautiful pick down to BADlove. A second one for Logi. sScary onto Paradox, but is immediately traded by Whimp, and it's getting a little bit scrappy for Revenant now. 2 versus 4. They need to make their shots count, but not like that.
And for Patricia, he's playing quite a wide angle. He knows it's Bulldogs and Spectres now. He's looking to punish that.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of punishing, beautiful shot there by Surf. Can they get a second one here? Yes, they can. Logi falling down. Smokes goes out. Bladestorm ready to be popped, ready to be sent towards the players of Revenant. And speaking of sending it, BADlove about to send it. No, BADlove actually gets shut down before they can cause any ruckus. A beautiful tight angle being held there by XERXIA. 2 versus 1 at the back of sight here. There we go. Blackhawk opening up a lot of breathing space now for the side of Revenant to start to try and make this collapse. But Surf ready and waiting up in hand. This can get very nasty very quickly. Oh, but actually the door gets denied. Paradox though, the pick onto Surf there, and again they're in a tight corner, but well, there we go. Fluky is able to punish them for that. Now it's all left down to Blackhawk in a 1 versus 3. Difficult situation to be in, but perhaps a duo swing about to come in. They're trying to bait for that swing from him himself. He's not quite going for it just yet. You push me. I'm not
30
risking this.
seconds
I want
left.
these 1v1s.
Look at that line of sight from XERXIA. I like how aggressive Revenant are in mid here. Great 3-man setup, and XERXIA running straight into it.
Oh!
This is a beautiful anti-strat, and it's the Lambs to the slaughter!
In with being pushed back to the back of sight there. The Prowler going out, and again, the absolute util dump on both sides to try and delay/create this collapse. Some beautiful shot there through the smoke. Surf getting taken out though by Logi. A 3 versus 4. Can XERXIA try and force this plant? sScary taking out Paradox is certainly going to lighten the load a little bit. There we go. sScary taking on Logi as Cigarettes is out to a 2 versus 2. Time-wise, they're kind of low-key forced to plant here right now, but it's all the way in a long still. They might try and go for some of these engagements, but that spike needs to be picked up and plonked down.
Blackhawk gonna have to be the sort of linchpin of this attack now. There's only a couple of seconds left, and as that door gets closed, Blackhawk doesn't go through it. Oh, I think he does. He actually catches out the killjoy. That's a beautiful kill. And now knowing where sScary is, there's only 10 seconds left. sScary in such a dire position now. Does he have time? He's got to stick this plant. Oh, he's out of time. He's out of time. That's won by BADlove. Absolutely incredible.
This spike can potentially go down, especially... Well, actually, no! Because a lockdown comes through. XERXIA there with a pick onto BADlove, though. That's going to certainly lighten the load again. There we go. Lockdown finished. sScary with a pick down to Logi can now safely rotate through that market and potentially get that spike down yet again. The Whimp ready and waiting. It was a little bit of the old bait and switch. Now they know there's one player at least at the back of this site. They do take down XERXIA. Take down sScary too.
Oh
take
my
down
God!
Fluky. Can they get a fourth one here? Can they take down Cigarettes? No, they can't. There we go. But as you say, look at the time. Cigarettes, very little to work down in mid. That's a long way for Cigarettes and Fluky to try and get back and pick it up. Timer is ticking, and we've seen them lose out to this timer multiple times. blackhawk, there we go. That spike is down in no man's land, and both these players now having to go for these 1vx's on their own sides of the map, and it's going to be very, very uncomfortable indeed. This is such a strong positioning for Revenant to be in. Paradox falls though, but that call's going to come through. Actually, blackhawk falls too. Can they get a third here onto Logi? The smokes are going to be applied. Cigarettes falling.
sScary's plucked out of the A site, and now the players in B main, yes, there's a lurker mid, but this B main push may become their only hope. Nightfall's about to be committed, but Revenant seem ready with a lockdown already.
The lockdown does have to come out, but it's a double lockdown here, and that's unfortunate. Whip with a pick down to XERXIA. BADlove on the surf. Cigarettes and Fluky trading it back out though. Can Cigarettes and Fluky get more on the board for themselves and try and pull this into their advantage? Paradox takes down Cigarettes, and it's a 1vx for Fluky. What can they do here? It's such an uncomfortable position, and there we go.
Here, but this is brought time for the rotation. Look at the KO and the Omen in the back line. Blackhawk. Oh, the flash is timed to perfection. sScary falls now. And BADlove's still alive back sight. How? He brings out the classic. He just needs to buy time. That's all he does now. Fluky on Logs is going to be able to bring out another kill now. It's all on Logi, 1 versus 3. Surely this is XERXIA's first. Surely.
Potentially, unless he's about to have the clutch of his absolute day. Skeleton, there we go. blackhawk getting pressured pretty badly. The collapse is actually delayed massively. Where is this Cosmic Divider? There we go. BADlove with the ult. XERXIA and Cigarettes falling down, and there we go. That Cosmic Divide fully blocking off B side there in such an uncomfortable position. Fluky falling, but Surf is there to trade it back up. But again, they have to push in blind, and not the most comfortable situations to be in. But gets a shot there to BADlove. That is massive. It's all left down to blackhawk now, hiding here. But as you say, the timer is ticking. There we go. Can this spike go down in time? Yes, it can. Whimp getting the pick there onto Surf. Can they get the last one here on sScary? Yes, they can. Do you know what? If I was wearing a hat right now, I would take it off and I would throw it. I would just throw it, Trevor.